Hello commanders, in part 13 of the Chinese Empire series. Let's have a look at our empire, how it is right now after we conquered the Middle East. Look at that. From the Pacific Ocean, from the Imperial Japan, all the way to Syria and Turkey. This is the Chinese Empire, one of the greatest, one of the biggest. The war and the battle between China and Algeria has kept us from looking at the Pacific nations, actually, because my first ever target was to control my surroundings and later on go for the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, but the huge battle versus Algeria has kept me and directed me to another way. Finally, we landed in the homeland cities of Algeria. Here I made several different landings in Egypt, in Ethiopia and also in Algeria. Of course, the first thing I'm going to do in Algeria is to build an airbase. Also, my navies, they are going to the North Sea. Yes, there has been some updated yesterday when I was sleeping. Poland has declared war on me. He declared war on me, he killed few infantries and later on he changed his status with me to peace. It's a little bit weird, I guess. I don't know if he wants to defend his ally, if he wants to beat me or attack me, but this was weird. He literally declared war, attacked me with heavy bombers and later he changed his status to peace. Well, he will not go away like that without a simple punishment, because you cannot really kill Chinese infantry and later on you pass like that without judgment. You just send peace and that's it. I'm going to forget about that. This is why my stacks of attack submarines and frigates, they are already on their way to the North Sea. He has a lot of naval cities there, 3 or 4 naval cities, including Kiel that he annexed in Germany. You can see here that our status with Poland, peace, war. This means that he declared war and later on changed his status to peace. I am going to see if he is, what kind of player he is. He is a polite player, good in diplomacies, etc. So I am going to ask him, will you do that again? If I accept peace, will you do that again? But before that, I am going to direct myself to his homeland cities, because during diplomacies, during negotiations, you need to always have the upper hand. When my navies, they are going to be on the doorway of his coastal cities, and later on when we are going to open a negotiation between us, he will see my navies there and he will be under my hand. This is an intimidation process, guys, an intimidation strategy where you always need to be in the better position, in the stronger position to be able to strike a good bargain. Like peace in this case, because actually here the Chinese Empire, it does not have to go in other wars. It's enough to take down the Algerian lands to get our solo win, because there are a lot of conquered Algerian lands. It's only a matter of time until I get them. But if Poland wants war, we are prepared for it. We have the required navy for it, we have a good air force for it, and a lot of mobile anti-air and motorized infantry for it. This is an airbase here in Sevastopol. Our 4th task force is already there north of Holland, and look at that, we killed one frigate on our way. Our attack submarines, they killed one corvette, was stationed in the English Channel. You see here, this is a bad region for our submarines. There aren't a lot of high seas, only shallow waters. Actually, this is the inconvenient thing about attack submarines, that they cannot really operate at full potential in all of the seas and all of the regions. You need actually high seas to be able to perform well with them. But you cannot really speak about high seas in the Baltic Sea. I'm waiting for my airfield there in Turkey to be ready to be able to use my air force. Look at that, another operation by Poland. This time he used a gunship wing in Istanbul to kill my infantry there. You see that Istanbul is empty now. He used his gunships there. Well, looks like our question for Poland has been answered, as he used that again. And now our frigates, they are under an airstrike of the 2nd Naval Strike Wing of Poland. We landed the first strike, we killed 1 naval striker, and now let's see what will happen with the defensive point of our frigates. I have to mention that my stack is 5 level 2 frigates with a damage of 30 against fixed wing aircrafts. Okay, now we killed 3 strikers from this stack. You can see here from the notifications that we killed 3 naval strikers. Okay, actually you can't attack frigates with naval strikers, guys, or normal strikers, or even naval patrol aircrafts, because frigates, they are meant to defend you from fixed wing aircrafts. This is why I made the frigates in the first place, to defend me against any kind of strikers and jets, especially the naval patrol aircrafts, because they are deadly against attack submarines. This is now the utility of the frigates, because I received some questions asking me, why did you make the frigates when you are going to focus on the attack submarines in the naval battles? Well, that is a very reasonable question. The frigates, they are made to protect our attack submarines against ASW helicopters or naval patrol aircrafts. The anti-air of our frigates has been launched again, and it killed 1 other naval striker. So in one single assault, his stack of 5 naval strikers has lost 4. Well, that's a lost cause for him. That's definitely a lost cause for him. Finally, we jumped to the first place. We took the first place from Algeria, guys. Yes, now Melliodas is the first one in the table, and the Chinese Empire is leading, officially is leading the world. We are the first ones. Such great news. It was a great battle. And oh, look at this. Well, Poland is throwing everything at us. Look at that. Level 1 gunships, level 1 attack helicopters. Well, this is a little bit bad. You know why? Because the damage of the frigates against helicopters is not that decent. They are very weak against helicopters, the frigates. And yeah, I believe I'm going to be damaged now. Let's have a look. Let's see what will happen. Let's see. So he has 2 intact stacks, 1 stack of gunships, 1 stack of attack helicopters. Okay, what happened here? You see, he did not receive a lot of damage, yet he killed 1 frigate. Well, this is bad. No, I'm going to retreat. No, I do not want to lose my only stack of frigates in the North Sea. Like that, I will leave my attack submarines isolated. I will run from their range. The good thing about helicopters, they do not have very big range. So the only thing I need to do here is to retreat a little bit and get away from their attack range. Yeah, I'm going to send more frigates there to the North Sea, because now I am convinced that Poland is going to throw everything at us. Everything. Well, today's episode was interesting, guys, huh? We saw the Polish strength, we saw the Polish Air Force, and this is the Italian Naval Patrol aircrafts. This is what makes me scared, these Naval Patrol aircrafts. Yes, those scare me because they are very strong against attack submarines. I sent reinforcements, 2 frigates there to assemble them with my stack of 4. I need more AI defense there. Of course, as soon as my airfield is ready in Turkey, I will start deploying my strike fighters to destroy all of their airfields and airports, especially there in Sevastopol, the closest one, and start my airstrike operations on the European soil. The airfield is ready, they are refueling, and soon they shall be deployed. Egypt has fallen, north of Libya has fallen. We are expanding fast, swiftly, and now we are at the end of today's episode. So guys, my question for today's episode: how should we proceed with Poland? Should we speak diplomacy with him and seek for peace? Or destroy his coastal cities and continue this battle? Well, in the comment section, guys, answer this question. See you boys, and bye bye.